Hello everyone, welcome back to Dwyer Gaming. This is our second episode for our intro series for Satisfactory. In our intro series is kind of go back to games I've played before and go and just give you a little preview of how the game is played and little tips and tricks of what I've learned while playing. Last time we played, we got our hub up to kind of like midway through its basic construction. Got it set up. We got a power generator here, which has a cable that goes to our smelter. And here, the smelter is just going on away, making ourselves some iron ingots. So, that's doing that for us. Let's go figure out what we want to do next. It looks like we're working on our third milestone, which is going to be, I need 20 more copper and copper wires and 20 more ignite plates. These. 20 of these, 20 of these. Alright. Well, while the factory's already making these for us, let's go and make some copper ignites instead. This should go pretty quick. There we go. We can make 20. Hammer these out. Now my hope today is to go and unlock the belts so that we can go and move product from point A to point B without having to do it ourselves by hand. Right, I need some more iron ingots so we can go make these plates. 84, and it's actually out of iron, so let's go get more iron. There you go. Those. Looks like I got some stuff in inventory from our last game I didn't put away, so let's do that next. Let's see. Slug thing here. We got some petals, some wood, a whole bunch of copper. Alien organs, which we use later. Leaves, which are used for the generator. Alright. Do we have enough plates? 58. Yeah, we got enough. There we go. Done and done. Give 20 plates over. Let's upgrade the hub. Alright, new buildings, new parts, and new
Congratulations. You have unlocked Scanner Feature, Limestone. New buildings and recipes, which can be found in the Build menu and Craft bench respectively.
That's right, limestone used to make concrete.
Complete hub upgrade 4. Note. Use power poles to expand the power network for optimal results.
Yeah, those power poles are going to be important. Before we go much further though, this workbench here is just kind of facing a wall. That's not really useful for us. So let's go and break that down. And we're going to remove that, put that somewhere else. Special? No, it's not special. Equipment workstation. I'll use my mouse to rotate around a little bit. Let's put it right here so at least I can go from my hub straight to the workshop area. Okay. What do we need to upgrade this hub next? Upgrade number 4. Some cable, some granite, some concrete, and a whole bunch of plates, iron plates. But we get conveyor belts and conveyor poles. This is what's really going to help out with starting to automate our system here. This is important to do, so let's go and grab that. And before we go too far, this smelter here, I think, pretty much out of resources. So let's go and get some more ore for them. I think we placed a whole bunch of ore over here. Grab some nuts over here. Yank. Start grabbing leaves also. We're going to need a whole bunch of this organic fuel for the generator. Alright. Take all. Take all. May have made too many of these. But it's good to just be able to go and just grab the whole stack and not have to worry about mining by hand. I am full. That's a mistake. Alright. Head back to the hub. Smelter first. We can drop off some of this. Now, I do have a lot of extra materials on my person right now, but I cannot make anything to store it. So it looks like we're stuck with storing it here. Get rid of all the ore, all the wood. Alright, so what I want to do is eventually build these power poles. These power poles are going to allow us to split the power cables. Right now we're restricted to having one generator connected to one building. With the power pole we can go and split that single connection to multiple buildings, and then we can get going that way as well. But we're going to need some limestone to get that started. And once again, if we get limestone, we're going to want some mining, auto miners for that. So let's go overboard like we usually do. Add this to our to-do list. We want 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Sure, 10. Oh god, 10's too many. 8's good. I have 57 of these ingots because it's been made from by the smelter. So let's go and just go straight to crafting the more advanced parts here. 32 of those. And that looks like I make exactly 16 of these, which is exactly what I need. Alright. Alright, check and check. Check my inventory, make sure I have enough space to carry all this, which we do. I may have to move this workbench if I have to keep jumping every time. Checking my health right now while we're doing this. I got 29 nuts I can use to eat in case I get hurt. Good. I do got my zapper, so at least we got something to start with. Let's equip the zapper. There we go. Let's figure out where the nearest limestone is. Oh, it's actually right in front of me. We got another one right behind me. This one's closer. Check it out. Hopefully it's of high quality. I think I ran past this already once. Oh, nope, we got some defenders on this. 2 of them actually. Each one of these plants spawns. Oh, yeah, let's have one at a time. There's one. Two. There's a third one. Where'd it go? Come on. Oh, there's the other one. Okay, we got 2 left. We got 1 left. Right, that wasn't really fun. But it'll work for now. Grab that in case we need it. Pick up some limestone. I think all these outcroppings are always considered to be pure. That grows on top of the nodes. Go. But the node itself is also pure. Oh, right. We got really lucky on this. So I keep doing that. But instead, I'm just going to make a bunch of these. node isn't as flat as the iron nodes. There we go. And look, it's almost already halfway full. That's again because this node of limestone is pure, so you can extract a lot of resources real quick. Yeah, if you have a choice of traveling farther out to get a pure node or having multiple impure nodes nearby, I highly suggest traveling out to the pure nodes instead. Where are you? You are more iron ore, which we don't really need right now. Once again, as they're doing their thing, I'm going to go and start collecting some more leaves. Can't get too much of this. Alright, it's already done, so this has a full stack. Let's grab that. I guess hit the take all buttons faster. Again, for me to open and close this window, I'm just using the E key instead of hitting the X over here on the top right. Just a little bit faster. E to open, grab everything, E again to close. Alright. I'll let these go do their thing. We should have plenty of limestone for now to make what we need. More leaves. Oh yeah, these machines also have little indicators here that are in the, almost like a light bar on each building. Yellow means it has power, but it doesn't have enough resources to create whatever it's been designed to create. Green means it's good to go, and it's actively doing something. So the generator is actively providing power, or is ready to provide power to whoever it's connected to. Right now it's spending 0.1 megawatt just sitting here not doing much but being powered to this smelter. The smelter itself is going to go in, it's going to take 4 megawatts. Now that's running, we can see that the yellow bar is now green, so we know it's running well. We can see down here, out of 20 megawatts, 4 megawatts now being used. And this is really useful when you get multiple buildings set up. If you want to go and see where the inefficiencies are in your factory, you can just go check these light bars. If they're yellow, that means they're not being, they're waiting for something. And if they're red, that means there's no power. What was I doing? Oh, making granite, that's right. So, we do that by hand for now. So limestone doesn't actually have an ignite. I'm pretty sure I'm saying that wrong. I apologize. I just don't know better. How many do we need? I need 10 just to get the milestone covered. I'm probably going to want maybe another 50. I think it has a stack of 100. Let's see if we can do that. Because it's costing 3 limestone just to make one of these? Yeah. So I'll free up some of my space as well in my inventory. And 4 and 5 and 6. And 100. Okay. We're going to submit 10 to go into the milestone. And then I believe I can go ahead now and make the poles, right? What am I missing? I'm missing bars. I'm missing copper wire. Okay, can I make bars? I can. Like maybe about 50 of these. And then we're going to want, okay, we don't have copper right now, that's because we put it away. you copper? You're iron. Are you copper? Iron. Are you copper? Iron. Apparently I don't know what copper ore looks like. There we go. Got a stack of copper ore, so let's make some magnets out of this. Let's make like, I don't know, since this is gonna be a stack anyways, let's go and just make like 50 of these wires for now. We may have to go make some more cables. Actually, we're gonna need to make more cables just to fulfill the milestone. So yeah, let's just go all out here. Again, hopefully this might be the last time we're gonna need to do this. After this, we can probably make some structures to do this work for us. This should make about 100 after I use all the ingots. Now to make 75 iron plate. I think I'm going to want to make a machine to do that for us as well. That's probably the first one that I'm going to use for the, it's called the assembler building. I'll have to double check that. But before we even think about doing that, let me go and turn this into cable. We need 20 and then maybe another 10. There we go, that'll be enough for now. Drop off some cable to go and fulfill that end of the requirements. Alright, we are going to want to make, what are we going to do here? We're going to put this over here so it can spread out. Yo. Now I'm going to go and remove the wire. Notice the machine stops. You see the bar is red now, or dark orange, so you know it's not working because of a power issue. And now we can do a cable line. We're going to connect that to power line. You can see as I'm highlighted here, only 1 out of the 4 power slots are being used. So now I can use this, connect that back there, and I can connect 2 more things to this tower here. I think what I want to include is a constructor. This is going to be something that's, oh, I need reinforced plate to do that. Alright, we can do that. It's going to be worth it. Reinforced plate, what do we need for that? We are going to need normal plates and screws. So let's get some plates in here. Okay, let's get some screws in here. I need bars to make screws. Not enough. Oh, that's an inventory problem. Okay. Drop off some more stuff out of my inventory. Don't need that, don't need that. What is this? Copper, hold on to that for now. Limestone. Oh, leaves we can get rid of for now. Wood we can get rid of. Alright. How many plates do we need to make? I think it was 4. I should have added that to the my to-do list. Oh. There we go, 4. Just enough plates. Okay. I make myself a constructor now. I can make 2 constructors. And I may just do that. Again, right now we're just throwing the buildings down just to make sure that they work. And then we'll go and rearrange these buildings to be more of a automated system later. Let's go and just work with 1 for now. So we're gonna go. Right now I'm using the number 2 on my keyboard because on the bottom you see it's a hot bar. And the second one in there is just to do a cable connection. Now we already know this generator can make 20 megawatts worth of power. And what do I want this to make? I want this to make plate. I need to make 75 of them. This building also does 4 megawatts of power. So when both of these are going at the same time, it should be 8 megawatts, which is well beneath the 20 we need. Alright, that's going to need more raw material. So let's go grab another, no, not copper. That's iron ore. There we go. Drop off a stack of iron ore in the smelter. I'll grab whatever's left here. Now, from the recipe, I told it to make iron plate for me, so all it needs is the iron ingots, which it has now, and now it's going to start making these for myself. There you go. And we always double check our power grid, either by going to the generator itself, or any of the poles it's connected to. You can see this graph that kind of shows you the capacity that you're working with, and then how much power you have to work with. So we're doing pretty good now. I wish I could connect these two buildings so that the ingots can go straight out and go right into the constructor, but that's going to be the next upgrade. Until then, what else can we make? Let's see, wire, cable, concrete, nothing too much. Do we have a extractor? We do not. Do some exploring, but it looks like we're already out of resources on the constructor here. It built us 10 though, that's good. Grab those, move these over by hand. Go back to work. How do we want to do this? That's the next question. How do you want to organize our structures here? I think what I want to do eventually is move the smelters over to the nodes themselves, so when we extract, I can just throw them right into the smelter, and then have a conveyor belt go from the smelter to the constructor. But again, we're not going to be able to do that until we get conveyor belts, which is going to be the next upgrade. So right now, we're just really working towards getting that 75 plates that I need. How are we doing here? We're gonna need some more. How are we doing power? 319 leaves. Top it off. Like two I have in inventory. And we will go get more iron ore. Drop that off next. Just gotta keep feeding the machines. Here, drop off these things. We're at 36 plate. We're doing pretty good. I'll go grab some leaves over here nearby while we wait. Now we do have a lot of iron ore nodes, and they're all of really high quality. So I don't think we're going to go and extract all the raw materials from all the nodes all at once. We'll just start with one node at a time, and then just expand as we need to. Doing this, I'm thinking how I want those buildings to be set up once the conveyor belts are available. I may have to break them both down and rearrange them. Luckily in this game, when you break a building down, you don't lose the resources for it, so that's nice. So maybe I'll have two, one for copper, one for iron. And I'll have one smelter, and it'll be a 1-for-1 for constructing the smelter. Maybe I'll do that. If I do that, I can keep the constructor where it is. Let's see, this won't tell you. But in the buildings, you can see there's one port that's kind of like an orange color. That's the input. That's the input. That's where materials go in. The green port that's the output. That's whatever gets created will get moved out from conveyor belt. So in here you can see I may have this a little bit backwards because the smelter is expecting material to come in from this end, which is not the closest end to the input for the constructor. Grab these. Drop these off here. We are at 64 out of 75. So yeah, after we fill this milestone, I'm going to start rearranging some things. Actually, right now, so I could dismantle this with my left mouse button. How does it do it? I thought there was a button I could use to copy this. There is. I think it's, for me, it's the center mouse button. I can go copy whatever structure I'm pointing at. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to rotate this a little bit. So you can see here, you can see there's like a teal box on the left side with arrows pointing out, and then you can see on the right side of this diagram here, or hologram, you see the orange arrow is pointing in. So that tells you what the input and output will be located on the building. So I'm just going to have you go side by side with this guy. I'm going to ask, at this point, we are going to hit another problem, which is, oh, it's not full yet. Power structure here. But we're going to want to add more buildings to this power grid. So let's go and attach these two power lines together. All right, so now we've extended the grid to this next power line, and now I just gave myself an extra 3 slots to add to the power grid. And that is going to go to new constructor I made. Alright. Give myself a quick drink of water here. Alright, you are full. You have no more resources left. You have 100 of the plates, so you're not going to make anything else. So let's grab the 100 plates. Go right in here and upgrade this to have one more time. Here are the plates you asked for. Upgrade. Alright, I got more inventory space.
Congratulations, you have unlocked building, conveyor belts and poles. Inventory, additional slots. 9th objective, complete hub upgrade 5. Note, portable miners cannot be connected to conveyor belts. Advice: when planning the construction of buildings, note the placement of conveyor belts.
So that's right. So all these automated miners that I'm putting down these nodes can't be hooked up to an automated system. It does help out because you don't have to manually mine them. But next upgrade, we get the miner Mach 1 and the storage container. Now, what the miner Mach 1 does is the same thing that the automated drillers that we put down. It does similar to the same thing. One of these buildings will fit per node. And what it'll do is it'll automatically drill up the raw ore out of the ground, and it'll go and place it onto a conveyor belt. And so now that conveyor belt can go to the smelter, and then the smelter can go to the constructor, and we can start making a factory. Can't get that, and then storage is just to put materials when we don't know where to put them. So let's start this milestone. I need 20 concrete, got that on hand already. 75 poles, rods. Don't need that just yet. What I do want to make is another smelter. I have resources for it. That's good. What I'm going to do, make a smelter there. Get our smelter in line with this other constructor here. And I'm going to break this one down. There we go. Now we got 2 more machines. And now, under logistics, I can go and choose my conveyor belt. Conveyor belts costs iron plates. I got 27. That should be enough for what we're trying to do here, which is simply connecting one to the other. And over here, one to the other. Let's take a look at the description of the conveyor belt here. It says it transports up to 60 resources per minute used for moving resources between buildings. So that's good to keep in mind later on when you get buildings that can generate more products faster. These conveyor belts may not do the trick. And there's also the ability to make merging units where multiple conveyor belts can go into a single conveyor belt. So if we have multiple buildings making ore, and then all those ore go into a single conveyor belt, you may want that one output conveyor belt to move faster than the input conveyor belts. But right now, this is what we got. Conveyor belt poles are used when you want to extend conveyor belts long distances. You have to put a pole down every so many units of distance to keep the conveyor belt moving. All right. First, let's get some power. So we got one power connector here, that there, another power connector here, put that there. Okay. It's night, B for light. Now each one of these buildings we already know has 4 megawatts of power, 4 times 4, 16 megawatts, so we're kind of getting to the limit of what this can do on 20 megawatts. So we're at the keep an eye on that. Some more of these. We want the first one here to make iron. We want the second one here to go and make copper. And then when the iron comes out, it looks like we need iron rods more than anything else. Let's go make some iron rods. Let's tell this recipe iron rod. Cool. And then it looks like we're making cables, but first for cables we know we need copper. So we'll take the wire first. That's good. 4, 8, 16, 17, we can cut it close, but if we want to make cables, we're gonna need to go and refine the copper wire once more. So what we can do is make one more constructor. We are out of cable and all the resources needed for that. Good. Well, let's make one more. Let's get a stack of copper ore that we collected already and a stack of iron ore. First guy here, like we said, it was iron, so let's give that iron ore. There we go. The second one uses copper, so let's get the copper ore. The cool part here is now you can see, as it's making the iron, the ignits are going straight from smelter right into the constructor. So we don't have to go and manually move those things anymore. We can just have these conveyor belts do it for us. From here, it's starting to make those iron rods we asked for. Cool. You also know here we're now making the wires that we're asked for as well. And we're going to need those wires to make the cables, right? Right. So let's grab these. We need 8 cables. Cable, 8. And we're gonna need reinforced plate. We just so happen to have enough resources to make 2, which is exactly what we need. And 2. So we're gonna go and add one more layer to this constructor. Make sure the inputs and outputs are facing the right way. Try lining this up correctly. Just on bare earth here, it's kind of hard to line things up. But you will see this little line in the center kind of pop up when you hover over it. That tells you it's lining up with some other structure. I'm hoping that lines up with that. Looks like it does. My hotbar, I know number 3 is going to be conveyor belts. Still got plenty of plate for that. Go in here. I'm going to ask this guy to make cable. So it's going to need wire to do that. And I put it on the wrong one. Good. Excellent. Not what we want. Let's try that again. See if I can line it up. Looking for that teal line to pop up, saying that we're lined up. Not seeing it happen. Oh, I know it's roughly this way, so let's just put that there. Alright. There we go. Now we're getting those copper in there. And we want cables. This is going to make cables for us, but it's not powered yet. So let's see if we got any power left. 1 slot. I'm missing a cable. The irony. Alright, let's do a cable by hand. There we go. Using my hotbar, number 2, to go and get the cable. There's only 1 slot left, and that'll complete our power grid. There we go. Now we're getting kind of risky, because if you look at our power grid now, we are going to be working, should be at 20 megawatts if each one of these structures does 4 megawatts each. I'm betting one of them finishes work. Yep, right here. This yellow one here, it ran out of raw materials. Okay, let's grab another stack of iron. Another stack of copper. There we go. Let's go feed the machines. Iron. Copper. The nice thing about this game is it knows, based on the recipes you use for a machine, the top bar here, relevant items, it knows that in your inventory that I have ore that's needed to go fulfill this recipe. So I can just do that instead of going through each one of these boxes trying to figure out which one I want. Alright, now it looks like everything's working. So now if I go and check my inventory, now, yeah, our current drain is 20 megawatts and the capacity is 20 megawatts. So we're at capacity right now. We can't do much more than what we got. So there is a danger if this power supply goes down, as if it runs out of fuel, then everything's going to stop. And I'll have to restart it again. Alright, we got 70 bars. Let's go and take those. Fill our next, get our next habitat. Bars, right? Here. 75 bars. And then let's go to the next structure here, which should be making cables for us now. 61 cables. We need, 50. Yeah, I'll snag those. Perfect. Let's complete that next. And let's upgrade so we can go and get the extractors.
Congratulations, you have unlocked Building Miner Mark 1. Building Storage Container. Hub feature Additional Biomass Burner. 10th objective, Complete Hub Upgrade 6. Note, there are no notes.
Alright, so if I heard correctly, we have another generator on the hub now, which is good because we were working at power capacity. Let's go to upgrade 6. Space elevator, the biomass burner, which is what we're using that's attached to our our hub now, we can actually make more of those, which is good. And biomass, which is a material that looks to be more efficient fuel than just using raw wood or raw leaves. So it'll be good to start making those as well. Yeah, let's start making them. Let's see, I got the concrete already. Got some of the bars already. We got some of the plates already. We don't have any of the copper though. That's fine. What we can do here is tell the cable machine to stop making cables. Down here, boop, on standby. And then eventually it will just start, yeah. It's just gonna go and hold on to those. Alright. We got another biomass burner. How much do you make for us? I think it's gonna be another 20. Alright. I think I just want to put this biomass burner into the same electrical hub as everything else. Alright, to do that, I'm going to need another one of these poles here. Go to power, go to pole. Realize that I am missing resources. I need copper and bars, which I think what we're doing here. Bars. I'll grab some of these copper here. Okay. And copper. So what we're going to do, I think what I'm going to do is, yeah, we'll do that. I'm going to add another pole here. I think another pole here. Maybe I don't need it just yet. I'm going to have this pole just connect directly to the power generators. So that needs to go there. To do that, these buildings can get turned off. So I'm just going to go and just break down the rest of the wires that aren't attached to the power. That can stay. Alright. Then that wire. Actually, let's remove all of them for now so we can figure out how this works. So we're going to want a wire to go to this pole as well. And that one's going to, I'm going to go make an automatic miner node over there. So I'm going to need the extra power line for that. But, so now we have 2 free here, 3 free here. So that's 5 connectors for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 structures. That works perfectly. We're going to do it this way. 1, 2, 3, and this one has 2, 4, and 5. There we go. So let's automate extracting the iron ore from the ground. So we're going to need this portable miner, which we already have at site, plates, and concrete. Alright, let's go and make some more plates, which I cannot do because I don't have the ingots for it. And you don't have the raw materials for it. Okay. I'm going to do this one by hand, just because I want to make sure I get the iron plates I need. Ten iron plates. Good, good, good. Alright, and the rest of these can go back into this building here. I remember correctly, we actually have 2 pure iron nodes over here. One of them has all the auto miners in it, right here on the right. And the other one has nothing. So what we're gonna do, we need one of these anyways. So grab that and pick this up. That's everything we need for the miner MK1. We're gonna go and make it. Use the mouse to point where the resources are gonna get popped out. Go. It's still going to need power. So that's still a thing we need to do. I think what I want is I want to make a probably right here. I'm going to put down a power pole and then it'll split the power between the 2 mining units. So you can connect full. Let's double check how much power is this thing going to take. Alright, this thing's going to take 5 megawatts. With both power generators going, we should have 40 megawatts. So it'll be 25 being used. That should be plenty. We should have plenty for that. Alright. Now, let's put this behind here. Keep moving forward. How far is this going to let me go? Oh, I'm getting a warning here. It says the wire's too long. So I'll just move it up a little bit. It's going to make a pole. From there, we can go connect to the next one. Just like that. Oh, everything's off. Everything turned red. Why is that? I think that drains too much, or did it run out of... It ran out of fuel. Okay. What do we got here for leaves and stuff? We got wood, we got leaves. I think we're gonna focus on the biomass next to make more efficient fuel, but right now we just need these things running. Alright. So we're at 17 out of 40. That's fine. That's because we need more of the... more of these guys here. We only need 100, so let's snag this. And then we can go and tell this machine to start running again to make more cables. There we go. Over here, fill the milestone up for the copper wire. That's done. How many plate do I have? I have 0 plates. I need a whole bunch of plates to make the conveyor belts. Almost have iron ore again. I may have to do this by hand. The nice thing about conveyor belts is it will move products from point A to point B, but it doesn't need to be powered. Which is a really nice thing to have. I don't know how many plates are we gonna need, I don't know. Do we have concrete? I think we have some more concrete too. Let's just make as much as possible. We only have 5 concrete. So we're gonna need concrete because the conveyor belts, just like the cables for electricity, the conveyor belts only go a certain distance before it needs like an anchor point, which is gonna be like a stand. And the stand costs concrete to create, so I'm gonna have to make that next. First, let's make some iron plate. I'm guessing 30 will be enough. Nope, I'm at 40. Kind of zoned out there for a second. Alright. And then while we're here, we also want to make some more concrete. Since we still have plenty of limestone in my inventory, we can make plenty of concrete. 20 is good. Oh, we got 5 more to break that. There we go. Done. Okay. Oh, it's yellow, so it's powered, but it's can't make any more. That's because it's already mined 100 ore. So let's go move this ore somewhere. Let's go to conveyor belts, number 3 on my hot bar. The arrows tell me which way the product's going to be going on this conveyor belt, which is nice. I think I'm just going to... Oh, it's telling me I'm too far already. So 25 out of 40. We're going to need more plate. A lot more plates. Keep going. I can't afford. Okay. Ugh, I'm going to make a lot more plates. Alright, I only need 100 bars, right? Let's see. Did you make 100 bars? You did. Alright, select recipe. I want you to make plates now. Where did the bars go? Okay, the bars look like they went straight to my inventory. I think that ignites, yeah, iron goes to my inventory as well. So that's gonna start making plates. Gonna give more of the raw ore there. Not a lot. Hey, doggo. Take the bars, add that to upgrade. So now I just need a bunch of plates. Currently being made. And everything is to keep moving as long as we have power for the generator. So let's grab some more leaves as we wait. I got a decision to make. Do I want the conveyor belt to go behind everything, this side, or do I want the conveyor belt to go onto the left side of the hub through here? But it's got to kind of cross over whatever resources we may gain down that forest down there. But the input for it's right here. I think going around may be the best way to go. Some of that leaves I got. Oh, I've been neglecting my copper. Let's go and fill that up as well. Iron, copper. All right. Here's 100 iron for you. Here's 100 copper for you. Get back to getting busy. And then plates. How many plates have I got made? 44. I'll start with that. It's fine. Let's see if the raw ore is ready to go. It's just waiting to be moved somewhere. Going. I don't like how it goes under the ground like that, so I'm going to go and just make a stand up here just so I can get my immersion. And now I'm out of plates, so do it on that. I got 16 plates, I can use that for now. Hitting buttons on my hotbar here, it's not making sense. Here we go. hopefully this will be the last stopping point we need to do. Then we can make it go right into the smelter. Is 15 enough? Let's see. It is just barely enough. All right, here we go. Now from the miner, the cool part is you can go into the conveyor belt yourself as well and just kind of take a ride. Conveyor belts and the what are these called? The stands that are used to the conveyor belt. It's called the conveyor belt pull. One, you can use the mouse to rotate the pole so you get the angle you want on it. And two, if there are things that are hard to get to or they're too high, you can use conveyor belts and poles to go and kind of make yourself like a bridge to where you need to go. Alright, now we can watch. We're at 23 iron, 24, 24, 25, 26, 27. Alright, so now we got a positive flow of iron that's going in here to make the ignits, which is in turn being moved into the constructor, and the constructor is going to be making me plates. And actually, I just need, I think, 40 more plates. So we'll sit tight, and we can upgrade the hub one more time here. And yeah, we're still working on making cables. So I guess next what I want to do is get another one of these conveyor belts connected to a copper ore, a copper node, and then we won't have to go back and forth with the auto miners to go and collect the raw resources for that as well. All right, we have 40, perfect. Go and update the hub. 40, here we go, update. New buildings, new parts.
Congratulations, you have unlocked building, space elevator, building, biomass burner, part, biomass. Motivational message. Congratulations, you succeeded in every provided task. On behalf of Fixit Incorporated, I thank you for your current and future service. Additional knowledge. The hub terminal has been converted to give access to milestones there to ensure you progress along Fixit-approved protocols. Note: future developments should be aimed at constructing the space elevator and, as such, initiating project assembly. Good luck.
Alright, I was going to go and add more copper to the smelter, but I think now would be a good time to stop, now that we've gone to officially level 1 of the hub. I think this gives you a good idea of kind of how this game goes. You go, you make resources, you go and kind of design your own factory. And as you go on, you get more advanced features you can play with and kind of go and give you an idea of how to go and refactor your system to go and be more efficient in what it's doing, what it's making. It's a really fun game. I really do enjoy it. It's something that's not too stressful. And it's fun to plan, design, and redesign. In this game, it doesn't punish you too much if you make a mistake, because you can always deconstruct whatever you made without losing the resources you invested in it. But that's all we got for now. Thanks again for tuning in. I hope this helped you out with giving you a foot in the door of how to play this game and an idea of what this game's like. And I'll see you guys in the next intro episode. All right, take care. Bye.